Hello, dear friends. This is another update for you. And I apologize right away for any clicking you might be hearing. I have no idea what this clicking is about. When I record my private consultations with clients, I just reviewed some consultations I recorded in the same period in the past few days for my clients when we talked face to face, and there is no clicking there. For some reason, every time I try to record a video or a podcast for the public, for YouTube or elsewhere, there is some kind of clicking. So I apologize. By the way, I'm releasing soon how I'm being censored on YouTube. Don't miss that new episode, new podcast. It's very short podcast, very informative about how insidious they are, how they are really stifling me, and have been doing this for a long time. And I've been suffering in silence, but I finally am coming out of the closet, so to speak, and sharing the truth with you. And I explain why that is happening. And there will be more videos that are revealing videos, podcasts of mine that will be talking about other platforms that have been censoring, stifling me, deleting me, etc. So I'm going back for a moment to my video, Multidimensional View, Princess Kate, Harry, and UK Royal Scandals, that I released 3 days ago. And thank you very much for everybody, every single one of you who listened to it, who watched it, who liked it. Likes are super important for me. If you can also comment, please do, because comments actually push the views up, push the standing of a video up, and they're constantly censoring and deleting my views. Guys, please don't let them again put me into that oblivion where they've been putting me all this time. So this is my plea to you, okay? You know, I never ever asked you like this. I never issued any pleas. Actually, I'm gonna start doing that because enough is enough. They are stifling me so badly that I have to fight back. Okay, and you need to help me. If you are my supporters, please help me. So for example, here there's my comment and somebody else's comment. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. And also more views. Share with everybody. There will be, if I get really good response to this video and to this video I'm publishing today, and to that video, if I see that people are really taking part, then I will release more videos. And not just on this, on other topic, and more podcasts. Okay, I actually am redesigning a lot of things. You'll hear that in my other podcast that I will be releasing soon. Now today I want to talk about calibrations, truth calibrations. What are they hiding? How much truth is that in the newest revelations, newest statements? How much truth there is in there? Is there the truth, or is there no truth whatsoever? So we are going to this video, and I don't think I'm allowed to even play it, because I think because of draconian rules that currently exist on YouTube, all these fake copyright, etc. You see, this is Fox Los Angeles. I'm just running one, you know, I just found one of these videos. This is where Kate announces she has cancer. And there are issues with this video, of course. Maybe you have heard it, like no movement of any trees, flowers, branches in the whole almost 4-minute video, like no movement. In other words, this is stale picture. This is not a real background. And there was also a moment here where when she moves her fingers, the ring disappears on her finger over here. There's a ring there and it will disappear. I don't think I can play it because they will claim some sort of bogus copyright or something, even though this is definitely public information. So I'm just showing you the picture. You can find this announcement somewhere else and just run it through. Some people analyzed it like in slow motion, and you can definitely see some frames where the ring on a finger suddenly disappears and then reappears again. Also, this very old sweater, some people pointed out, well, I'm not gonna go, the hairdo also hunkers back to like the olden days or something that she wore before. That's what people have said, that it kind of repeats something. This video supposedly was done by BBC, so it was outsourced by the palace to BBC, and of course BBC is completely a government, under government control. So whatever they want, they will put in there. Whatever they're told, they will do. So I'm not going to analyze this video in great detail or this picture. And again, I want to underscore that I'm wishing Kate all the best, and her family and her children, and I hope she gets better soon. And I totally, as a person, sympathize with her, and I think that she actually is a good mom, good hopefully good human being, but I really do not know because I do not follow this stuff. I could calibrate all this, but I'm not going to waste my calibrations on that. What we are discussing is how they're putting the wool over our eyes, how they are lying to us, and how this is the MO of all these people, of all these organizations. I'm talking the UK here, the government of the UK, the what is called the palace or the royal family, etc. How they're actually lying, concealing information, deceiving, and this goes hand in hand with how they're censoring me. And I'm not talking UK, I talk the entire Anglo-American world, the entire Western world, the collective West, as we put it. And because they are being so ruthless, they don't even hide it anymore. I'm not gonna hide it either. I'm not gonna try to play nice when they're being so nasty to me. So I'm gonna tell you the exact truth that I'm seeing here, that I usually reserve to sharing only with my patrons on Lada Patreon and on my flagship website, ladare.com. That's the only place, like in you can find it in Multidimensional University and in programs under webinars, quantum reports, where I tell the entire truth. This is one of the webinars, incidentally, which you can find in programs. But in this case, we're calibrating. So what we calibrate is a few things I'm going to calibrate. Number one is this video where Kate announces she has cancer. Is it manipulated and doctored or not entirely as is presented in any sort of way? Let's do this quantum calibration. Yes, and before we do, those who are new, I'm reminding you, on ladare.com, you can study my quantum calibrations for free by going to Lada's work, and I just reworked this page. You will hear more about that, where you can find my freebies. And here it says, under Teachings by Lada, it says Quantum Calibrations by Lada, study free. If you click on that, and this page will be reworked, a lot of reworking will go in here, but information will be the same. You can also study a lot by buying my book, Geopolitical and Geoeconomic Quantum Calibrations. You can learn a lot, but there are tons of various links. There is my scale here, there are videos here, there are links to free articles, tons and tons and tons of free articles. So I highly recommend it, guys, to go here, and there are other teachings which are free as well. So without further ado, let's go into quantum calibrations. And quantum calibrations are the higher dimensional tool that allow us to get to the very truth, to the very core of any issue, any question, as long as we focus correctly and ask that question correctly, and then work with our higher minds and with our heart, so that we are doing the calibration for the highest good of all, you know, for the truth, for the deep truth. And so this is my intention. I set the right intention, I asked the right question, and my question is, question number one is anything in this picture not true? In this video, I mean, is anything here not true?
Whilst I've been recovering from surgery.
Or is it all completely up and up? And is this the way it was, or is there something doctored in this picture? Is there some sort of deception going on in this video, in this picture? Yes or no? And the answer is, and I'm currently calibrating live, and the answer is yes, there is deception happening in this picture. Okay, in this video in general, and in the picture presented here, yes, there is deception. So some level of deception is present here. Whether Kate is just this royal doll, that is royal puppet that constantly gets manipulated into doing this or that, or she doesn't even care because obviously she likes her role. Let's, we discussed that in my original video here, Multidimensional View, Princess Kate, Harry, and UK Royal Scandals. I highly recommend you view the whole thing. It's this 40 minutes that you will view is jam-packed with information. So worth it, guys. Okay, so the lie, truth or lie. There is some lie, some deception in this video. What level of deception? Only quantum calibrations can tell you these questions. Is it high, medium, or low? It is... it's a medium level of deception. That's what my calibration says, medium level of deception. And remember, this is a highly psychic, highly clear cognizant tool, quantum calibrations that I'm using. This is something I only shared before. These kinds of calibrations that are so in-depth, I only shared before, especially live, with my patrons on Lada Patreon and with my clients who are my consultation clients, which you can find, by the way, under Consultations on ladare.com. Now let's go back. So these two calibrations reveal and confirm that there is a medium level of deception, and the lie deception is present in this whole video and this whole picture. Now the next one would be, okay, so what is really happening here? What is the truth? So Kate gives us her statement about Cancer, and we all sympathize with her and everything, right? However, what is the level of truth? And here is not the yes or no answer, or like either or. This, we are using here the 1000 point consciousness scale. And again, you can find it right here under calibrations, my 1000 point consciousness scale, quantum calibration scale, and the level is from life-threatening 0 to 99 to levels of light 700 through 1000. So 0 to 1000 really. So where does it fall on this scale? And incidentally, the book Geopolitical and Geoeconomic Quantum Calibrations really breaks everything down and gives you almost 1000 calibrations from around the world. So we are going back here. So what is the level of truth in what she says here? Not we are, the message about her Cancer. We're not even looking at the background right now. The level of truth on her in her statement. Is it really the way she describes it? And she tells the story about it, and her story is very heartfelt. A lot of people said, oh, poor Kate. And as I said, again, as a person to person, I'm totally sympathetic with this. I wish her all the best and a speedy recovery, and for her own sake and for the sake of her children. But let's go to calibrations, and here it is. So the level of truth in Kate's announcement about her Cancer is 198. Doesn't even reach 200. Is it 200? 198 and 200. Okay, so I get two numbers, 198 and 200, and these are two very different numbers. 198, if we go here to quantum calibrations page, so it's ladare.com/quantum calibrations, and we go to my 1000 point scale and their meanings of all these calibrations. So we go here If we go into life-threatening, life-diminishing calibrations, 0 to 199. So what is 199? From 191 to 199 is yearning and striving. In other words, trying very hard. So there is a lot of trying very hard going on here. And these are the levels that are life-diminishing calibrations. In other words, the truth is less than. And then we proceed to life-affirming, life-creating calibrations. And that statement is nowhere near life affirming or life creating calibrations. It squeaks by to go to 200, and 200, that's the very first life affirming positive number, and that's where courage only starts. Okay, in other words, there is some courage here, there is some yearning and striving to live up to something or to present a good front, but it is not the entire truth. It is far from the entire truth, guys. So that's there you have it. That's what calibrations are telling us. Hey, listen, again, I'm just gonna remind you, that's the end of this episode, but I want to remind you, please click on likes. Please share with others. Please reblog if you have blogs, tweet if you have Twitter or Telegram or whatever. My videos, they're completely free. They're for you and for the entire public. Please leave comments. Likes are super important, super important. I can't overemphasize how important they are on any social media. And the minimum for the energy exchange. And in addition, the algorithms are built that way that likes and comments are supremely important. Okay, so if you want to support me, I can actually publish another quantum calibration video for you later, in which we calibrate the real truth of the relationship between Kate and her husband, Prince William. And that's going to be a true eye-opener for you when I publish those calibrations. But I only will do that if I see real support. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's
Hello dear friends, this is Lada.
That's Lada, youtube.com/Lada or @Lada. Both ways it works. Support me here. You can also donate if you like, and for donations you can actually go here on ladare.com. There's tons of freebies that you can review. Have a ball, literally, like I said, links are here. Lada's work is where you find freebies on homepage. If you scroll down, you will find tons of freebies. See where it says free for all, explore, have a ball. And I will be seeing you next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode.